Hi, this is Will at Cause Auto Collective. I've got a walk around video for you today of a car that I'm very excited to welcome into stock. So what we have here is a 66 plate Mercedes A45 AMG. This is a real special car, so I don't think you'll find much better than this. Spec-wise is very good. Obviously doesn't have the aero pack, but I'm sure that this is more to some people's taste, a bit more of a subtle look. This has only got 45,000 miles on it, 3 owners, and a full Mercedes service history. It doesn't really get much better than that. The full Mercedes history was a real draw to this car. It has clearly been really well looked after. We purchased it privately from the previous owner who had it for the last 6 years. And evidently, they've really looked after it well. Obviously only had it serviced at Mercedes. And with a car like this, you just want to find one that's not been abused, which this is probably the finest example of that you will find. So I'll give you a good tour around the car so you can see the condition, and in a little bit I'll just point out any scratches, marks that I have noticed. So let's first talk about the spec. So it's got parking sensors all round. You can see the ones on the front there, and also has the reversing camera, which you can't really see, or maybe it's one that pops out. But yeah, it's got a reverse camera. It's a facelift car, so there are a few little visual tweaks to it compared to older cars. One really random one that I learned about from reading online is they swapped the side of the A45 and AMG badges for the facelift. The most obvious part that I know of anyway is the steering wheel. So it's got that much fresher looking steering wheel on the facelift. Lovely wheels with Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tyres all round, which is obviously what you'd love to see. We haven't put those on. They were selected by the previous owner, of course, but I'm always keen to see good tyres like this. Well, these are pretty much the best road tyres that you can get. It's good to see that the owner chose to put those on. So I'll get back to the driver's side when we jump in, but I'll just show you around the interior. So again, it's really nice and clean and tidy in here. Decent boot size on these. And then under there, looks like this is to do with the Harman Kardon system. For the subwoofer. Absolutely lovely seats in these. Really nice, supportive, comfortable. From doing a little bit of driving in this car, I could definitely say it's got that more of a luxury hot hatch feel. It's comfy, you've got loads of tech, and the interior is just wonderful. So let's jump on in here. Just the steering wheel, that really does help make it, in my opinion. That like suede material on the sides, more modern looking steering wheel, looks fantastic. So jumping in the car, so I'll figure out how to show you the mileage, but it's 45 something. Let's shut the door. So you've got the really cool Mercedes AMG logo on the shifter there. Spec wise, you've got your heated seats, you've got your climate control, dual zone, and this car of course also has the panoramic roof, and that will open as well, which I'll show you that works all okay. I recorded a full cold start video because obviously the car's not technically cold because I've driven it from inside where we store our cars just to here. So I will insert a video of the cold start now. So this is a full cold start video of the A45 AMG, just to demonstrate. While it's cold, gears, no crunches, reverse cam, back to neutral, reverse, drive, all nice and quiet. And back in here again. So what else we got? We've got nav, which is very nice. You can control everything with this control pad just here. So radio, media, yeah, all the stuff that you know that the car has. Let's fire it up again now. So it's a lovely sounding car. It sounds really cool when you fire it up. And so how do I show you the mileage? Let's have a look. So I think I might have to just, there we go. So 45,280 right now. And that will increase slightly because we need to take the car for its health check, and I'm probably going to drive it a little bit myself because we're very much a car enthusiast based company and I just love driving cars like this, so I'll be giving it a few more miles myself. And I can also now show you the reverse cam. I actually heard it fold out. I think it is one of the ones that folds out, so it's hidden when not in use. And then you got your little drive mode selection here. So go into Sport, Sport Plus, if it will focus. There we go. And then Comfort, probably what you spend the majority of the cruising time in. And what else can I tell you? So keyless entry, keyless start. You can see the start button down there. Electric seats with memory. Lovely to have that. I'll show you that the lights will work. Although LED lights don't always come across very well on. Oh, it's telling me we're not in park. There we go. Oh, Harman Kardon. You see the little badge there. LED lights always look a bit weird on camera, but I will just show you that they do in fact work. So obviously they don't flicker in real life. That's just the effect that LEDs have on camera. Oh yeah, sunroof. And then I'll just give you a quick tour around and show you any marks, any imperfections that I see, because obviously I'm not going to try and sell it to you as a brand new car. How do I do this? No, that's closing it. Oh. There we go. So that's the roof open. You can see it's got the little, I guess that's like a fly net. Lovely. So, what little marks have I seen on the car? So, obviously this little panel here, I think these are quite common for this getting a bit of discoloration on there. We'll have a go at it with products, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna come out. So there's a touch-up stone chip obviously has occurred on the bonnet and it's been touched in there. There is, as the time of filming this, you can see the little small repair down there. We're going to get that done properly so it doesn't stand out like that. Obviously I had a little scuff on that corner which someone's just painted, looks like an at-home job to be honest, and we're going to get that done properly. There's a few other little chips which have already been touched in. That must be a fresh one because it's not been touched in. A couple little tiny scratches. The general condition is absolutely wonderful. I just like to be extra clear when I'm describing the condition, because a lot of people say, oh yeah, it's brand new, and then find out it's actually very far from. Right now there's a couple marks in the alloys. You can see one curb mark there, which we are planning to get these sorted. It's just these two near side wheels, which is the usual ones to get a bit of curb damage. So we're going to get those faces repainted. We probably won't have them re-diamond cut because diamond cut, as I'm sure you know, is very prone for getting what's it called, like corrosion under them, and then they just need doing again in a few years. Rear end's very nice. I don't see anything apart from like a teeny tiny scratch there. There's a light graze on this rear light, really quite difficult to even see until you're really close. It's all good. And again, only the tiny little marks that you would expect. It's definitely in fantastic condition for a car that's approaching 9 years old. These two alloys are all good. So I think that's about all I can tell you about it. It's got 2 keys, it's all HPI clear, of course. It's had the transmission and the diff oil changed on time, because it was actually the person that we bought it from told me that he bought it from Mercedes and had it on a Mercedes service plan the whole time that he had the car. So it was all done to Mercedes spec. I'll check when the last spark plug change was, but I'm pretty sure it was in the last few years. Any other questions, please do feel free to get in touch. Thanks very much for watching.